Okay, thanks for tapping in. It's me, Wednesday nights, okay? And sorry guys, I did not go live last night. I just haven't been really feeling like myself. So I just want to thank all of you guys for your love, your patience. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. So I'm going live right now on YouTube and TikTok. So that's why I'm looking everywhere, okay? Now, for the past year and a half during my channel, y'all have seen on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, my link is in my bio for YouTube, but you guys have seen so many changes. And that's the thing about life is I was going through so many changes because I just couldn't do one thing, y'all. I couldn't do one simple thing. Why? Because that one simple thing, it hurts so bad. And that's leaving and cleaving. And so we hear that term in marriages a lot. But guess what? You gotta leave and cleave people, places, and things that do not serve your highest good for the goals that you have set for you. So I share the writings of Wednesday night with you guys, my visual journal. And so I share with you how I put together this formula for happiness. And so my happiness, I used to have a vision board full of things, but now my vision board is just happiness. And so happiness, in pursuing happiness, I automatically lost weight. So pursuing happiness, I lost 200 pounds. Okay. I lost 200 pounds. And so let me move on and move forward. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people don't understand that y'all be salty because you can't stop looking back. Okay? You salty because you can't stop looking back. Okay? Don't be like, that famous story in the Bible about Lot's wife. The Bible is a book, and even if you believe or not, just listen to the story, okay? She turned into a pillar of salt because she was looking back at her old life, okay? So again, this is not to tell you to be a Christian or whatever. That doesn't matter to me. I'm just here to spread love, and so I'm using that story, okay? So don't be salty because you keep looking back, okay? This reset to happiness only works. Your dreams will be right in front of your face, okay? You will have total access when you what? Stop watering dead soil. You gotta cleave to rise, okay? And remember who you are. No, for real though. And so I'm going to tell you about how I remember who I am. And that's a part of my name. It's me, Wednesday night. So in the beginning of my journal, I'm like, God, please help me. I feel lost. I feel sick. I went to school all this time to get these degrees, and this is not helping people. This information, this system does not work. So what he showed me was get back to me. So getting back to me, that's why my name is It's Me Wednesday Night. So getting married, my name was initially Marcia Ellis. Then when I got married, it was Marcia Zurich. So I got married again, and I'm back to me. Marcia Eccles. M-E are my initials, okay? So getting back to me. So getting back to you is remembering your purpose. What are your hobbies? What is your favorite color? What are the things that you were interested in as a youth? Sometimes as we grow, we lose those things because we try to fit the mold and fit in what other people would like us to do. Our culture, right? Our society, our parents, our friends, our school. So we adapt to those things and we lose sight of who we are truly. And when you have children in a family, it gets worse because what? You do not have time sometimes to do the things that you aspire to do and be and want. And sometimes when you get into certain professions like me, I saw that, hey, this is not what I thought it was. So what? Oh my God, I wasted so much time. No, you didn't. You needed all of those lessons to be who you are. So after you did all this dilly and dallying, which that's not a bad thing, right? But doing all those things and then you realize, damn, I just spent 30 years doing some I don't want to do. So let's carry on. Now that includes your crown. You know, I do hair. I started my locks 4 years ago. You can see my journey, and this is where I am. I cut the front of my hair because I like looking like, switching it up. I just don't want, I'm a stylist. I gotta have some style. So I cut my locks in layers. But you see how long it is. A lot of people push their hairline back and damage their hair because they're going against the grain. That's not who you are. Example, I have a client. He wanted to cut his hair off because he thinks he's going bald. I said, dude, you're not going bald. You're pulling your hair back and your hair is designed to go this way. So when you're getting your hair braided, guys, and you're getting it braided going back, that is why it's breaking off. You feel me? A lot of women hair is breaking off on the edges because you're doing the same thing. You're pulling it out. You're stressing it out. So you're not only doing this to your hair and you see it falling out and you still doing the same thing. Your life is the same way. Why are you subjecting yourself to the same people, places, and things that are making you fall out, that are hurting you, that are not helping you, right? So again, these are just the writings of Wednesday night. You can take it or leave it. I'm just here to spread some love and share some things that help me lose 200 pounds and gain happiness, okay? So the epiphany is for the past 2 years, okay? 3 years. I've been crying, going crazy, going in circles. Y'all seen my YouTube channel, is this, is that. And it's because I was holding on to my past. I kept trying to turn around and say, oh, let me grab this. I need to take this with me. Let me bring him or let me bring her. I love going to this old place. No, fuck. Oh, my bad. Scratch that. Forget that, okay? It's just keeping you in that pain loop. The loop of pain, okay? So again, coming back, bringing it on back. Let me put my deodorant on right quick before I forget. Okay, because I'm going somewhere, y'all. I got a meeting and I don't want to be functified, all right? So I had to let go of people, okay? I had to let go of, that was the hardest thing, okay? I had to let go of places. Like my husband literally went to my job. I was a program director downtown LA. My staff could tell you. My assistant was like, what the heck, you leaving? My husband like, that's yours, what you want? Fuck that, I'll buy you another one of those. You know, he was like, you getting up out of here. I'm like, I was sad because I didn't want to let go of that place that I thought I needed. But if I would still be there, I wouldn't be doing my TikToks. You see? And now I can help more people than the 42 clients and the staff that work there. Over 20 something staff there and then other staff at another facility. But if I was still in that box, I wouldn't be able to help hundreds of people. I didn't know that me starting this visual journal because I was lost. I was like, what do I do now? I spent 15 years pursuing a doctorate degree only to quit a year before. So what do I do now? I started my channel. I started my nonprofit. I started my holistic program. I enrolled in a herbal class, a sound healing class, and I used all of my education and knowledge and resources to build this amazing program where not only I could spark the magic of just those people downtown LA at the time where I worked, but now I could spark the magic of individuals, families, and businesses all over the world. Okay? So look at that, how letting go of that place, I was able to really pursue my dream and start my own business, and not just start it, because I had a business before and I had to scratch it and start all over. I had tears and pain because I invested thousands and thousands of dollars of my own money in websites, business licensure, certificates, classes, training, you name it. If you have a business, you know what it takes. So to throw that away again, that hurt me. So y'all see the pain. You hear it in my voice. But guess what? That smile, that weight loss, for me letting go of my old life and putting those things that were, forgetting those things that were smothering me, that was putting my light out, that was smothering my dreams. And guess what? I started letting go of those people who were throwing my love away. Like, do y'all know what the fuck I went through to have to do this for you? The last few years of my working a job, I was teaching as well, and I was a student, and I had 2 kids, and I was helping with my siblings. So I was doing a lot, and I couldn't even walk. I was sick. I was having 2 blood transfusions a week, trusting the doctors. Again, trusting them, and they were killing me. I kept looking back like Lot's wife, and that turned me into stone. I had to cleave to my husband. I had to cleave to my peace, and I had to cleave to my power, okay? Which the realignment happened to start receiving, where now I am surrounded by people who show love just because. It's people that drive far from places just to say, I love you. And I'm like, what is this? This is what I prayed for. But it feels weird. It feels weird because it's like, what do you want from me? Why are you coming all the way over here to say I love you? And it's like, but you did it for me many times. So you see how that recycle is flowing? So I've graduated. Woo! Where's my little thing? Where's my little thing? Well, let me clap it up. Congratulations. I've graduated. I've graduated from just being a gift giver to a receiver. So not just giving, but receiving. And now I can recycle happiness, support, success, and love. And it feels good. But guess what? It did hurt at first. Letting go of years, 15 years of me missing holidays, special occasions, vacations, sitting in the corner doing my homework. I had to let all that go. I've been there, done that. Now I'm on to something new. But I'm still using that knowledge. And I'm still using those experiences to help my people that are willing to learn and willing to listen. And if you tired and fed up like I was and it wasn't working, please take heed to what I'm saying. I start putting in me first. I start not only setting the boundaries, but standing firm. Even if it hurt me to say, no. It hurt that I can't come, or it hurt that I can't be. But at the end of the day, me being there and not appreciated, me being there hurt me because I should have been doing this. I should have been resting. I should have been planning. I should have been going live to help somebody, but I'm there with you. And so when you don't say thank you, and when you don't acknowledge, and when you just act like whatever, that hurts me even more. So the no is power in the no, okay? When you set your boundaries, that is the power in the no. Don't be like me and wait 2.5 years and damn near suicidal to pass the test, okay? Don't lose your home, your cars, and your sanity before you pass the test. Use me as an example, okay? The proof is in the pudding. I thought I was about to go crazy, insane. I went from, oh, love, to I want to beat people up. I went to anger. I went to like, y'all got me effed up. You get what I'm saying? But I was not setting firm, standing on my ground, my boundaries. Okay? All right. And so, with that being said, walking and putting me first, you know, going to ministry school and stuff like that taught me that, you know, I went to ministry school. Yeah, your girl could marry you. Yeah, I could marry you. But going to school taught me of divine order and divine timing. So a lot of the blessings that I want and need, I wasn't getting because I wasn't aligned with those blessings, right? It wasn't lining up right. You know, I couldn't get my climax because it wasn't even where it was supposed to be at. Okay, if y'all know what I'm saying, I know that was a good one to get y'all to see what I'm talking about. If it ain't in right, you ain't gonna even climax. Okay, so it gotta be set up in that, you know, it gotta be in line for God to pour you those blessings. Why? Because if you're not aligned, when you get those blessings, when you get those messages, now this is minimal makeup. During my journey, if you can see, I had so much acne, scars, hyperpigmentation. That's why I started wearing makeup, because I worked and I'm like, dang, I'm doing teaching and stuff. I can't be having bumps all over my face. And so getting sick, having so much acne hurt me so much because I was so stressed, worried about people staring at me. And those medications was worse and worse. Each medication did something that made me have to take another medication. So my whole day is consumed with meds, only because what? I couldn't leave and cleave. My time was up. That thing, that place, those people didn't serve me anymore. Okay? So fast forward. This is a receipt when I went to the store. I don't know if you can see it. But it says 1982. That's the year I was born. And I saw it 3 times. Last night, like I told you, I wasn't feeling myself. I went to sleep like maybe 7:30. And I had all my clothes on, which I don't usually do. So my husband like, are you okay? You don't usually wear clothes in the bed. Like I said, I wasn't feeling myself, y'all. But when I woke up, 1982, on the TV, a movie. And so 1982 just kept popping up everywhere. I'm like, what the heck? So when I looked it up, it said, if you were born in that year, you know, I'll share with y'all later. I'm going to stay on track, y'all. Let me stay on track. It's just so amazing how everything is coming together. Like I said, it's all divine timing. Okay? So, again, I walked away from those things that was hurting me. Okay? And I cleaved to what filled me with happiness and love, especially in my marriage and especially in my mission to heal and love and show you guys that love is always going to win. I know in this world, a lot of people are going to skip through because what I'm talking about is not trendy or important to you right now. But I promise you, when you get to how I was feeling, you're going to be willing to try new things. Because I was literally on my deathbed, passing out, fainting, because I was sick. And I wasn't taking care of me. I wasn't taking care of me. And if you can't take care of you, how do you think you could take care of your family, your friends, your loved ones? With that being said, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I'm going to share some hair tips on my YouTube channel. I'm going to start recording and editing my videos again. And I'm going to have some hair tips on there. So again, hairlines often come out because, again, brushing the hair in the wrong direction from where it grows. Okay. Now this is what I'm using, just a little glitter shimmer, just so I could have a little shine, not too much because it's the daytime, just a little something. See, got that shine right above the lip. See that? I'm gonna blend it in. But yeah, even men take note that when you brush your hair against the grain, it's literally pulling your hair out the follicle. Not just brushing it against. What I mean is pulling it. So if your hair grows like this, fellas, and you're getting your hair braided like this, you're pulling it out. And so your hairline is gonna keep going back. You might get bald spots or whatever, and it's the same for women. So when you parting your hair in certain ways, braiding it, and then putting thread on top and all that, you're literally pulling your hair out. Example, Terrence Howard has a full hairline, and that's because he brushes it back, because that's how it grows. He don't even really get an edge up because he has to brush his hair back. And look at it, he has a full hairline. People used to laugh at it, but guess what? He still has his hair, and where is theirs? Okay, so again, not doing what's trendy, doing what's best for you. So if you want locks, but you're stressing about your parts, don't come to me, please. Your hair is kind of like a rubber band, okay? A lot of times people's locks are thin around because they getting it done too much, and they getting it with the tools tightened, and they worried about their parts and designs, and it's gone. So if you see my locks, this is 4 years of locks, and I cut the front so I could wear it curly and style it. But look how long mine are and healthy. Nothing's breaking off because I'm not abusing it. So it's being kind to me. So women and men alike, you can take heed to what I'm saying. I come from 4 generations of beauticians. 4 generations. I've been to beauty school twice. One time in high school. When I graduated from high school, I had to finish it up. After that, one of my friends wanted to go to beauty school, and I already had a salon, so I'm like, I'll go with you, girl, for support. Just to support my friend, I went to school for 1.5 years. Look at that. That's love, right? No questions. Helped her sign up, enroll, and everything. And do you know, I had to leave school because I was going through a court case. I was going through a drug case. And so I was so stressed, and I had to quit school. Just so happened she was going through something too. And so somebody stole all of her hair stuff, and somebody in the school told her it was me. That broke my heart. Because it's like, how can I steal your stuff? And I'm the one that helped you get it. Like, I don't know. I said, you could have easily came to my house, the shop, whatever, to see if it was there. So again, how did I keep getting hurt? Because I'm dropping everything and I'm running to help, and I'm getting hurt in the process. Because sometimes you're not supposed to help everyone. They're going through what they're going through for a reason. Okay? So don't follow trends. Don't follow commercials. Don't follow what people are doing. Listen to the people who still have the hair, okay? Don't listen to people who don't have hair. That's all I'm saying. Listen to the people who are aspiring to do the things you're doing. If you own a business, why would you be talking to people who don't have one? They don't know what it takes. Why would you share your dreams to people that don't even understand what you're talking about? You're gonna get discouraged. That was me. So if your crown is breaking, okay, your crown is breaking. You can take it however you want. Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to do what it takes? Stop doing what you think is feeling good, okay? and start doing what truly works. Okay? Are you willing to do that? So I got a compliment from my sister. My sister was like, oh my God, sis, your teeth are so white. And I'm like, really? Like, I didn't know. I said, oh, guess what? She said, what? I said, I've been using baking soda and coconut oil to brush my teeth with in the mornings. But make sure if y'all use that, you don't spit it back into the sink, because it will stop your sink up, okay? So the recipe came from my herbalist that my mom introduced me to when I first started my healing journey. Okay, when I first started my healing journey, I told y'all I was so sick. I was overweight. I was over 500 pounds. I would fluctuate from like 520 to 550. And I was in and out of the hospital taking medications. And I'm like, why am I feeling like this? I'm meal prepping. I'm eating healthy. It was the medications that was killing me. So anyway, the herbalist taught me a lot. And that's what got me into herbal care and away from mental health. And I know it's hard doing things differently. But I want to tell y'all, when you go against what is hurting you, you gonna experience happiness, and it's just gonna happen. I don't stress myself on what I eat every day. I don't stress myself over meal prepping or if I miss the gym. I just clean up and be active, or you get what I'm saying. um I'll share that another time because I don't want to get off track. But it just made me sick. So my mind, my body, and my spirit all need truth, okay? They needed truth. My mind, body, and my spirit, it didn't need trends, okay? So I don't know if that is the same for you, but do you need trends or do you need truth? Okay? I have all of my edges. I have all of my hair. So why wouldn't you listen to me when it comes to hair care? Okay? All right. So this is the secret sauce recipe, y'all. Mind, body, and spirit. So 1, mind. Set boundaries without guilt. Peace is a prize. So like me, I'm like, no. I feel so sad for saying no, but it's going to be a no. And guess what? That became easier. So now I'm like, oh no. I don't have to explain. It's just no. Body. Listen to what your body is saying before it starts screaming. My body was screaming with pain and stress and burnout. So I'm trying the natural things. I'm not doing the trends. I'm not going to the doctor like my church was saying, and everybody like, you need to go to the doctor. You need to go to the doctor. I went to the doctor for 10 years and that's where I ended up, 500 pounds. Now I got my shape back. I can hike, swim, tie my shoe from letting go of that stress. I had to leave and I had to cleave. Everything. If you want a new life, you can't keep turning around trying to get little pieces, because those little pieces don't even fit into the alignment that is in store for you. Okay? And spirit. 3. Guess what? Even though you might be going through something you may think is negative, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. So learn from it or change the perception. Okay? This doesn't feel good. Why doesn't it feel good? But if we realize these sayings, no pain, no gain, are these sayings for a reason? No pain, no gain. So if I want to lose weight, what do I have to start doing? Maybe being more active. So it's pain in that, because maybe you don't want to be more active. Or maybe you don't want to say, I don't want to stop eating meat, or I don't like water. That's what people tell me. So I guess you want to stay where you at. Guess what? My program isn't for you. So I have a 21-day orientation for that reason, because you're not willing to do what you need to do. So I'm not wasting my time. So I help 16 people a year. Me and my team, my amazing team, help 16 people for free every year. Okay? So I am cleaved, I am crowned, I am chosen. Like I said, I went to sleep at 7 o'clock. I went to sleep with all my clothes on just because I was so burnt out and so stressed. So I had to step back. I had to refocus and say, what am I doing? Why do I have to keep changing up? What the hell is going on? Why am I so confused? Why am I feeling this way? I just had to step back and be gentle with myself. Okay? I had to really step back, and that's why I'm doing this morning. So three things that I'm thankful for is having clarity in the signs. I want to be thankful for the love in my new life that reflects on what I give. And 3, my gifts. I'm so thankful of my healing ability, my beauty, and knowing when to give myself a break and when to go easy on myself and stop just pausing and relaxing. Even when I go to a spa, sometimes it was hard for me to relax. So again, another thing, number 4, that I'm thankful for is now when I go to a spa, I can honestly relax. So these are some journal prompts for you, and then I'm going to get up out of here. What trend or tradition am I still following that might be holding me back? Okay, what trend or tradition are you still following that's holding you back? Or that's holding you back personally, that's holding you back in your business, in your relationships, for towards your dreams or whatever. The second is, what compliment or sign have I received lately that I need to trust more deeply? Okay, that's that spiritual component. And a lot of times in your busy life, the hustle and bustle, appointments, clocking in, you lose that. So keep your eyes open. What does it look like to cleave to what works? What would it look like if you cleave to what works? Okay? Mind, body, and spirit. So the tap in tip of the day is love is doing what works, even if it's hard, especially for your crown and your calling. So thank you for tapping into the softer side of this visual journal from the writings of Wednesday Night. Until then, I want y'all to fix your crown, kings and queens, and pop your collar, your lip gloss, or whatever. And don't you dare fold on your magic. Don't you dare fold on your happiness. Don't you dare fold on your joy, your peace. Okay? And don't forget, I love you. Okay? And I hope you take those steps to love you too. Thanks for tapping in. It's me, Wednesday Night, a goddess of love, leaving a positive footprint on your heart, okay? Sending love, receiving love, and what? Recycling that love. Until we meet again, I guess you'll see me somewhere in the clouds. All right, y'all have a good one. Mm-hmm.